Another big victory was a ruling by Judge Royce Lamberth, I think it was last month now, that gave Judicial Watch discovery into the Clinton email scandal and specifically the Benghazi talking points, because that was the underlying lawsuit. We were suing for Benghazi talking points information and Clinton emails about it. And of course, it was in that case that we uncovered the Clinton email scandal. And the judge ruled that Judicial Watch uncovered significant evidence of government misconduct warranting discovery. And so among the things he wants to figure out is whether or not the Clinton emails were hidden from you to cover up the Benghazi lies. So our discovery plan, which we submitted, and I have it here. I read the entire discovery plan in another video, so I won't read it for you again, but it's about 8 or 10 pages. Seeks a number of witnesses. Obviously, we're going to probably want to talk to Hillary Clinton at the end of discovery, figure out what the other witnesses say first. Susan Rice, Ambassador Susan Rice, the UN ambassador who went out there for Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama and used these Benghazi talking points to lie to the American people about the nature of the attack. Ben Rhodes, who wrote the talking points, the Obama White House official, we want to talk to him. We also want to talk to, I'll give you some highlights of other witnesses we want to talk to. Let's see here. We want to talk to Heather Samuelson, who was Hillary Clinton's lawyer. She not only worked in the State Department and I think in the White House, but then she was her personal lawyer and was involved in this destruction of email issue and turning over Hillary Clinton's emails back to the State Department. We want to ask her questions. The FBI Assistant Director for Counterintelligence, E.W. Pristep, who supervised the Clinton email investigation. What does he know about where the Clinton emails are and what was going on? Justin Cooper, who set up the system. And some other State Department officials whose names you won't recognize but worked closely with Hillary Clinton and are likely to know about what her email system was being used for and whether or not our FOIA was messed with. Because the judge was concerned and is concerned that the court was hoodwinked, Judicial Watch was defrauded, and FOIA was thwarted by Hillary Clinton's email system. And what the judge authorized was emails, discovery into 3 topics. Whether Secretary Clinton's use of a private email server was intended to stymie FOIA, whether the State Department's intent to settle the case in late 2014 and early 2015 amounted to bad faith, because they were trying to settle the case without telling us they had the Clinton emails. So they wanted to end the case before we found out about the Clinton emails. Whether the State Department had adequately searched for records responsive to Judicial Watch's requests. And that's what FOIA is all about. You got to give us the records. You don't necessarily have to give them to us, but you got to tell us that you looked and that records you're turning over to us, you're going to turn over to us. Those you're not. But you got to tell them that you got to tell us and the court why you're not turning them over. You can't hide records and not deal with them. That's what happened with the Clinton email system. Now, the unfortunate aspect of this, really the outrageous aspect of this, is that the State Department and the Justice Department are still fighting us. They essentially are opposing all of our discovery. So what we do in discovery, we ask for specific witnesses, right? And we tell the court why it is we want to talk to these people. We ask for representatives of the agency who can talk about specific topics. We don't have a name in mind, but the agency can propose a witness. So we want to talk about, for instance, how this Benghazi talking points issue came up in the State Department. Give us the witness who can give us the best information on that and speak on your behalf agency-wide. And of course, we've got interrogatories, which are written questions that have to be responded to under oath by the agencies. And then there are document requests. So there are a lot of documents out there that can give us more information about what was going on So we'll want those. And for instance, there are documents that are kind of already out there but have been blacked out, and we're telling the agency, give them to us unblacked out. No commitment to do any of that. I think they are allowing us to talk to two witnesses, but essentially they would limit our discovery in a way that would make it a joke, an absolute joke. And this is despite the fact, this is what the court said about what the State Department and Justice Department had done, including this Justice Department. Court said that DOJ engaged in chicanery to cover up misconduct, and that career officials, employees in the State and Justice Departments may have colluded to scuttle public scrutiny of Clinton, skirt FOIA, and hoodwink this court. So the court issues a ruling like that, orders us to come up with a discovery plan with the State Department and Justice Department, who don't want to work with us at all on this, practically speaking. And when we come up with something, they oppose almost all of it. And you know what they confessed to in the pleading opposing this? They confessed they were colluding with Clinton email witnesses to stop our discovery. Well, this is what essentially they said. Well, I'm going to read what they said. Counsel for State contacted the counsel of some third parties, Clinton email witnesses, that plaintiff originally included in its draft discovery proposal to obtain their client's position on being deposed. They didn't need to do that. You have the Justice Department calling up lawyers for Hillary Clinton's aides. That's what was going on. And in one case, they presented their position in the pleading. Really outrageous. The president really, I don't know what he can do. I guess he's being told he's not allowed to talk to the Justice Department about stuff like this. But this is what's going on in his Justice Department. They are actively protecting Hillary Clinton and her allies. Oh, they don't think we should get any answers on Benghazi. So on Benghazi and Clinton emails, this State Department and this Justice Department are defending the indefensible and are engaging in a cover-up, in my view.